Synth TV.
Hey everybody, Synth TV, and today we are looking at the new Vocoder V from Arturia. It's one of the new instruments in the V Collection 8. We have been reviewing a few of the others, including the Emulator 2 and June 6, so please do check out those videos as well. And please do consider supporting us via Patreon or Ko-Fi, links in the description below. Vocoders were originally invented to analyze and resynthesize voice data for speech. The first such device was created by Homer Dudley of Bell Labs in the 1930s. The idea is that a voice signal, called the modulator, is decomposed into a series of narrow-frequency band signals, the buzz, and a high-frequency noise component, the hiss, that can be applied to another signal called the carrier. For speech, the carrier is a simple pulse tone at the same pitch as the incoming voice. However, any signal at any pitch can be used for the carrier, opening up the vocoder for use as a musical instrument. One of the first musical vocoders was the Siemens synthesizer. Robert Moog became involved in developing musical vocoders, including a 16-band version in 1979. During this time, EMS, Roland, Korg, and other companies also developed vocoders. Herbie Hancock famously used a vocoder in several of his late 1970s recordings and performances, as did Kraftwerk, Neil Young, and many other artists. And I have used them in my own work, from our regular opening sequence to some of my best on-stage performances. The Vocoder V includes a 16-band vocoder reminiscent of Moog's 1979 design, as well as a 2-oscillator synthesizer to generate the carrier wave. As such, it is a self-contained instrument.
Vocoder, generator, oscillator, synchronize, synthesize.
The modulator can come from internal samples or an external signal input, such as a microphone, line level signal, or another track in your DAW. Let's start with an external signal. If we set the mix to dry, we hear the sound of my voice. Let's shift the mix to the vocoder.
Synth TV.
As described earlier, the modular input is separated into hiss and buzz. Hiss is the noisy sound associated with many consonants, while buzz is the harmonic sound, usually associated with vowels.
We shift the vowels to change the quality and intelligibility of the voice.
There are also 2 modes for the hiss.
A fast mode that is closer to vintage vocoders, a slow mode that preserves more detail.
Now let's turn our attention to the synthesizer section, which generates the carrier wave. We can set different waveforms for each of the oscillators as
What we normally do with an analog synthesizer, the waveform selection and associated shape control have a dramatic effect on the sound.
If we set both oscillators to noise,
We get a whispering effect. The shape changes the color of the noise.
if we set both the square or pulse,
It's something a bit more robotic. The shape changes the pulse width.
we can also use the FM to have oscillator 2 frequency modulate oscillator 1.
Putting the sound with squares and pulses gives us a vocoder sound reminiscent of the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. By your command.
One of these days I hope to do a whole video on Cylon voices. We can also get different sounds by using the coarse and fine-tuning of the oscillators. Fine-tuning to saws gets us an ultra-saw effect.
It sounds like this when modulated by my voice.
We can also use the sawtooth waves with the sync button.
It sounds like this.
Finally, we have an analog-style chorus effect.
Which adds more harmonic richness to the sound.
And an envelope to shape the amplitude of the sound.
Here we soften the attack and release.
The chord function, as one might expect, allows us to play chords
Using our voice in a single key, we can select from different chord types.
Now let's go back to the vocoder section. You can see the 16 frequency bands of the vocoder.
And how much signal is in each of the input changes. We can adjust the level of each frequency band to control finer details of the modulated sound. Let's turn some of these bands down. Bring them back up. And turn these other bands down.
We also have some global controls. We can adjust the attack and release.
or how fast the bands will impulse.
We can also adjust the relative position and shift of the bands for some interesting effects.
You can hear we're changing the bands as the sound of the voice. You can hear we're changing the bands as the sound of the voice.
There is also a patch bay for more advanced control of the timbre of the modulated sound. By default, each frequency band of the input controls the same frequency range of the carrier wave.
The mid-frequencies of my voice control the mid-frequencies of the synthesized sound.
But we can mix and match bands. Patching the frequency bands becomes very complex very quickly. But fortunately, there are some patching presets available. Let's listen to a couple of them now.
Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice. Listen to your voice. Listen to your voice. Listen to your voice. Listen to my voice.
Now let's go to the Advanced pane and select the Voice panel. Here we can switch from live input to using pre-recorded samples. You can set up multiple samples at once, either key switched
Synthesizer. Oscillator.
or cycle through them, as we are doing here.
Vocoder. Generator. Oscillator. Synchronize. Synthesizer.
The Vocoder V has quite a large library of such samples. Let's explore a few of them here.
The future of humankind looks kind of bright. It was a fantastic moment when everyone let go and disconnected from their bodies. It was a fantastic moment when everyone let go and disconnected from their bodies. It was a fantastic moment when everyone let go and disconnected from their bodies.
Of course, one need not use voice samples. For example, there are several drum patterns. Let's load one of those now and set it to loop. It has some quality of the percussion instruments, but also the synthesizer. There is an EQ associated with each sample. Adjusting it can really improve their behavior as vocoder sources. You can even bring in your own samples. Here's the sample of our cat Sam Sam that we often use in these demos. Let's adjust the EQ a bit. It turns out cat voices work well with vocoders too. The Advanced pane also includes a modulation section, with 2 additional modulation sources, an envelope and an LFO, as well as a modulation matrix for MIDI and internal sources. For example, here the mod wheel is controlling the shift of the vocoder bands.
Let the words flow, let the music take control, let the words flow, let the music take control, let the words flow, let the music take control, let the words flow, let the music take control.
The LFO is also controlling the vocoder shift, which is a pretty cool effect. We can increase the depth of the shift from the LFO.
Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control.
We can use Aftertouch to control the rate of the LFO, which leads to some pretty dramatic and expressive effects.
Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control. Let the words flow. Let the music take control.
There is also an effects section. It has up to 3 slots for effects, including reverb, delay, and compression. Let's turn up the delay a bit.
You have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance.
Let's put the compressor in slot 2. Turn off the reverb, and put a phaser in slot 3.
You have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now.
The phaser works really well with the envelope follower modulation source. So let's go back to the modulation page and have the envelope follower control the phaser.
You have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now. You just have to dance. You just have to dance now.
In this last section of the video, we explore some of the factory presets that come with the Vocoder V.
That was Untitled Chapter. With definite steps and off we go hide. Go hide.
Exemplo de feitio. Exemplo de feitio. Exemplo de feitio. Exemplo de feitio.
You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me.
We hope this gives you some ideas of the sounds you can create with this vocoder. It's not just for robot voices. To find out more about the Vocoder V, please visit arturia.com and check out the description below this video. Thanks for watching. Check out more at www.catsynth.com and please subscribe to CatSynth TV.